with my son Joshua. My man Abdigators the Alligator. Yo, what up, y'all? What up, SWAT team, you know what I'm saying? The real team in LA, you know what I'm saying? Doing the real dancing. Not no crazy offbeat type of shit, but the real. You know what I'm saying? Here to support the B-boys, trying to represent for the freestyle dancers, because a lot of cats don't appreciate like it's supposed to. So we're here to represent, show the cats the different side of B-boying. Yes. Yeah.
Well, back in the day, people didn't think hip-hop dance was a true art form. So we have to fight to make people understand that hip-hop dance is a true art form and it's here to stay. And we've definitely proven that with the music and with the dance that it's here to stay.
I've been doing this for so long, it's like, now I don't even do it. I'm fortunate enough to be find other avenues to make this loot, and when I do an event now, it's for the love, you know what I'm saying? And if I do an event, it's gonna be organic. I'm gonna go and get on the phone and call the OG crews that were in the LA scene, that made the LA scene back in the days, you know, Water the Bush, Hollywood Live, Unity. Back in the days when Unity was like first started, you know, motherfuckers, Unity used to start like at midnight and go till like 5 the next morning. Motherfuckers used to come out of the woodwork, you know what I'm saying? It's like, now you go to a club and everyone's, you know, a rapper, everyone's a dancer, everyone's a producer. It's like, and all you hear is a bunch of motherfuckers talking big game, but they're not really doing shit. And all that ego and all that shit is really killing the scene. So when we do events, yo, we go and we call the motherfucking OG crews. We call like fools that used to represent back in the days from like Vital Minds and the old Majestic crew and the old like SWAT team crew and the old like, you know, you got Brandon, you know, even like even Soul Brothers and people that were before them, Scheme Team. You know, when I do shit, I call those motherfuckers to come out, because when I was growing up living the scene, those are the people that made it, you know what I'm saying? Those people along with other DJs, you know, we had like Mark Love, we had like, I mean, back in those days, Battle Cat used to DJ, you know what I'm saying? It was like that, and it's like, that's why when you see that stamp on that flyer, yo, it's gonna be some shit like that, because I'm not doing it to make loot. I'm doing it to create the vibe so I can feel like that shit's still alive.
Nothing beats playing for a dancer, because this person is giving his all on the record you play. Every record you play, he gives it all, and it's energy just giving back and forth. And that's why I love, like, that's why I loved starting circles at Unity. You know, we started off on a building, on a rooftop of an office building on Venice and La Cienega, and it moved to like big ass warehouses in El Hacienda and Ivar and Hollywood and places like that. The Radio Scope, Ivar and Hollywood upstairs. It ended off to that, but one thing I always love doing, I love causing circles in the crowd. I love to look out in the crowd.
Mahogany brown, laid it down, should've seen her, through the heater, to the grill, it was real, pure steel, my niggas feel murdering, son of two queens of being, 44 chrome, Mac 11 stove in his jeans, pretty stuff, first team, hold it down, we hold the crown, got a lock, rock, shot, hip hop, cop, had a jail, free school, he had a G.
Kind of like one of the first generations to really start doing that, because before that it was like trendy dancing. Like, you know, with the tapered khakis and the creepers, that was a whole movement in LA that people don't really know about. You know, that I grew up admiring all them cats like Romai, you know, the Romantics, you know, different dance groups. Soul Brothers was doing that back then. And then you had, you know, you had the younger cats who was like listening to like Jungle Brothers and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? With the older stuff, it was a different style of music. It was more like fast, like Technicolor and all that shit. Now there's a whole thing going on before I was too young to go to those clubs. I maybe hit the Ukrainian Center, you know what I'm saying, and those cats was like running that. They was like the legends and all that. So before us was even a whole nother movement. It was like, you know, some whole other real shit, you know. But like, you know, with cats called freestyle dancing now, like incorporating like break dance moves and, you know, just doing shit with no routine, just off the top of the dome. Kind of started, you know what I'm saying, we was a part of that, we was around when that started. You know, when we first kind of like got heavy on the scene, that's when that was like taking off big.
We took the breaking shit to another level. It had to be more graceful. It had to be more, you know, flow. The way you groove on the up style, you gotta take it to the floor and break it down still on some real breaking shit, but it was freestyle. It was definitely freestyle, like freestyle flow. You had to be original. everybody had their own blueprint. You know, you could tell one nigga style from the next. It was so imprinted into our style that you could tell what a nigga was doing if he was writing another man's style. You know what I'm saying?
That's one of the first dope ass groups that we ever saw that got niggas hype was Lost Tribe. It's major, homeless, love homeless, raper. What was that other one's name? Leo? Stars.
Got Sir Cisco and shit. That nigga homeless and shit. You know what I mean? That nigga Maestro. That nigga Maestro and Ziggy and all them from Hip Hop Hippies and shit. You know what I'm saying? It was a dope group, you know what I mean? Quentin Trent from the Knuckleheads. Kalani from Scheme King, rest in peace, you know what I'm saying? Nigga Dax from Dynamite Soul, you know what I'm saying?
It was just DIs and me and DIs formed Dynamite Soul. Me and DIs. You know what I'm saying? And when we started this shit, I was hearing about this cat, Taz. And Ali, you know, Ali, my homie Ali was telling me, man, at Washington High School, man, I got a homeboy, man, might be just like you. And I was like, that right, I was hearing about his name, you know what I'm saying? He was hearing about me. Some people was calling me Taz. So I'm like, man, my name not Taz, my name is Dad. So anyway, we finally meet. Cool motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? We into the same exact shit.
We was dressed the same way. Didn't even know each other. Used to have on the same shoes and shit. Never met the cat.
Hey, yeah, this would kill me. I thought I had the sweater, right? I thought I was like the only one that had the motherfucker. I was like, nobody got this motherfucker. I go this motherfucker till he got the same motherfucking sweater. Oh, he just a bitch. Then he was hard. And we just connected. We be at his mama house every day after school. But for a fucking tape, whatever, to the videos, whatever.
We had the videos popping, and had no tape players. Tape the videos, MTV raps, and just bust every day after school.
MTV raps,
all into the night.
Man, his mom used to bag me up, tear up the rug and shit. She had fresh carpet. We'll fuck that shit. She was like, y'all can't do no dancing. Next day, going down. We in high school like motherfuckers. Going to clubs, we ain't supposed to get in. Moms hot at them motherfuckers, sneaking out the windows, hanging. I'm like, fuck that nigga, you gonna be in Dynamite Soul. You and Ali. So we just formed like that is. Me, D.I.s, Taz, and Ali.
But we were supposed to be in the East Coast, West Coast battle the next day. At the Palladium, we didn't do it. That's when Roma and them battled Stretch and all them niggas. Stretch and Peekaboo and them niggas. This is like in 89. We were supposed to be in that battle. The niggas seen the promoter seen us perform the night before and was like, yeah, I gotta be in this battle. We didn't have, you know, it was the night before, so we didn't end up doing it.
We won the East Coast, West Coast dance battle. $10,000 prize.
Where did this take place?
It was at the Palladium, the almighty, world famous Palladium. Sold out. Peekaboo, dance for Kwame. Gang of East Coast niggas, they get flown out, top flight hotels, and we the representative from the East Coast. Right now, the West Coast. I got on there because Oliver, you know what I'm saying, Jammin' Lovers, Oliver, world famous Madonna dancer, Oliver, guy, he didn't want to be down, he didn't do it, so I filled in for Oliver, and that's how I got down with the whole scenario and shit. And motherfuckers won that shit. It was supposed to win $10,000 and won $1,000 to split between 5 niggas. Whack. Oh, that's booty. But I mean, that's what I'm saying, man. I'd rather have Rosie. See, Rosie, at least she put us on a living color. Yeah, I'm saying. She came to us more than one time. She gave us the opportunity to dance with Jim Carrey. Gave us the opportunity to get.
Come on, man. Think about the.
I can't hate on Rosie.
Think about the auditions. Kalani was at the auditions, brother. It was, dude. She had records. She had homies at the auditions. It wasn't no favoritism. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like she got like a gang of like some jazz dudes, some jazz twinkle toe dudes in there. You know what I'm saying? She had
it was cool, man. Motherfuckers would live for Saturday nights, Friday nights to get to the jam. And motherfuckers wouldn't even, I mean,
What else?
Paradise 24, dog. I gotta throw that in there, cause that's when motherfuckers really was dancing, like girls and guys dancing together, like freaking until the sun come up and shit. Don't even care about what you got on, you sweat it out and shit. But motherfuckers used to live for that shit, man. Niggas would practice from Monday through Friday to get to the jam on Saturday. Later on, like this was like after the dance and shit. This was like 88, 89 when I hooked up with Roma and Robert and hooked up with the GTI situation. That was the Godfathers and the Teasers and the Irresistibles all mixed up together.
Gotta groove on, dancing now with a hooker. From the front to the back, that's where I was at. You know, the Apple Daddy do it like that. DJ, it's all I to you. When the crowd, tell me how you did.
What's up? Rob, brother, up in this bitch.
That's right. Valley Boys and Teaser.
Me and Rob started back in the Hiroko days, the Japanese days, the Japan trips. Michiwa type shit. Old school shit.
Yep.
It's in the Groover days before hip hop either started. You know, we started this bullshit. Me and Rob and them is the godfathers of the West Coast.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? We the last survivors. Kalani, Chameleon, the Craigies, the Soul Brothers, the Romeos. We the sole survivors in this bitch.
The only one on these canes no more.
Yeah.
The old school right here.
Masters of this shit. This freestyle shit.
Let these new cats know how you gotta come nowadays.
You know, they gotta do a lot more than before because they didn't get the opportunity to see the old school. They ain't see the pop, the realness of locking, the realness of
freestyle is that raw shit.
We heard you the first time. Just say it one time.
You gotta attack the beats. You can't sit up there and let the beats ride the beat. You gotta attack the beats. You know,
attack it like it's yours.
Attack that shit.
You know, represent like everybody used to watch those old Godzilla movies.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Destroying the buildings, destruction. Seymour in the house. We used to work with as a hero.
Yeah, Seymour, old school. Old school, Seymour.
Yeah, I love you guys. I love you.
Yeah. Taste the class right here.
I ain't seen my dad in 10 years.
Old school taste the class. Taste the dance like mirrors right here. Him and
representing to the fullest.
To the fullest. Non-stop.
Grooving days, back in the Groover days. Right. Niggas, that's where we got all the footwork styles and shit from. Groover days, back in the days. Me and Rob, Soul Brothers, Teaser, right. Scheme Team, Jammer Lovers. All them old school motherfuckers. You know
right.
We set the pavement for these young ass niggas that don't respect freestyle.
You don't get old, you get wise.
There you go. You know, way back, Kalani, the
Jelani, rest in peace, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Jelani is the real one.
Jelani, the chameleon, nigga.
The one who started Attack the
Rest
Music.
in peace.
The Far Side, Romai.
Right, Romai,
Imani.
Romai,
That's right.
Far Side.
Man,
My
represent,
boy
nigga.
Sugar Pop, come on.
Sugar Pop,
Soul
Pop.
Brothers.
Pop, nigga.
Man.
All the old
Alright,
school
Diggy.
motherfuckers, nigga.
That's one love. That's how we do it. West
Scuba
Coast.
Strap, come on, man.
Scuba Strap, nigga. Fendi, P&D dancers, Fendi.
Hell yeah.
Puffy.
It was my
Heavy
day.
D, Heavy D. Don't
It
forget
was
about
our day.
them.
Trouble T-Roy,
Rock
rest in
Steady
peace.
Crew.
All of
Rock
them.
Steady
Paradise 24.
You know what I'm saying? Heavy D boy.
UCLA, Valley Boys
Valley
versus the
Boys
Tees in the Circle.
yeah,
Old
Valley
school.
Boy versus the Tees
He's
in
the old
Circle,
school.
man.
87.
That's San Fernando Valley shit. Type shit.
Yeah.
What was the joint on Santa Monica? On Thursday night?
Santa Monica.
No, that one.
Paradise 24.
Paradise 24.
Paradise,
Paradise, come on.
Yeah,
Represent
24. Don't ever know.
24, nigga. Represent.
Brother and Rob and Seymour, old school.
And old school Oliver, Madonna's old gay ass dancing.
Yeah. He's up there doing splash in Las Vegas. What's up, Oliver?
What's up, Oliver, motherfucker?
I truth or dare you. Yeah, we love it.
You know, it's that street shit is just that.
But they're all from the all to the bottom of each other of our heart. We love what we do. The circle,
this dance
the
and
circles
shit. Catch
are
the bus
heart.
to this motherfucker if we got to put it down.
Me,
Jump off the
God,
bus.
and the circle.
Jump off the bus and get it cracking.
That's right.
Straight off the bus into the club smoking a chronic blunt. Fuck that.
I'm retired of that. I used to. I'm retired.
Yeah, that's Jaguar time.
When you
now.
get old and
It's
get a girl,
Jaguar
you,
time now.
Yeah, like
Jaguar
Jaguar.
time.
Vroom, vroom, we gotta go.
Jaguar time. It's Jaguar time.
Run, Jason in the hell, represent. Doing it for the old school documentary.
What's up, man? This jail time moment. Can I get in?
8, 4, 3, 2, 1. He's an old school dancer too, so
Can I get in? What's up? What's up, man? It's all about that. Was you? Was it?
This is some of the shit we did back in the days. This like Soul Brother party out here. What is? There's so Cat Daddy. This was Cat Daddy's. This is like 87, 86 right here. Oh, this is old. I think at the far right, Dwayne. Yeah, it's old. My brother be DJing all. You know Keith here.
Yeah.
So he be DJing. It's Howard University right there. My niggas club, my niggas spot.
Of course not.
Old school with me and my brothers. GQ Boy Productions. Awesome old shit. There's some old shit right here with GQ Boys, GQ Crew. What niggas used to do back in the days. Staff. This is like 85, 84. You know, all this stuff down here. Zulu, we all down with Zulu Nation.
Yeah, I'm definitely fall through. What? You guys having a party too?
So we probably the only crew that's been really doing it since that can really say we've been doing it in LA for a long time. Yeah. Even the Lockers can't really say that. I'm down with the Lockers, Camelot, Don Campbell. We're the only crew that's really, Soul Brother style that touched a lot of people all over the world. That's one I see. You know what I'm saying? When I travel, a lot of people try to do our style. I want to do this stuff that we just, we just did when we was younger. It wasn't even like we just wanted to do a different style.
The inspirations was James Brown, Curtis Mayfield, you know what I'm saying? It was all the fly, Jimi Hendrix, all them brothers. Anybody who had something to do with soul had something to do with the Soul Brothers. And that's what we based all our whole function on, you know what I'm saying? 70s, that had a lot to do with where we, originated a lot of our style and everything from. So,
Soul Brothers started 80s, summer, I would say this summer, about the end of 86.
Yeah, 86,
because he was going to LA high school. And the nigga who made up the group, Dallas, he basically got like 2 cats from LA High and 3 cats from Fairfax and 1 cat from Hamilton. No, it was actually 3 from LA High, 1 from Fairfax, and 1 from Hamilton.
Yeah. And what was so dope about it, the reason a lot of energy came from it, because all the group members were from different schools. Most group members then was just from one school, you know what I mean? Like Romeo's was all Fairfax, you know what I'm saying? This group was all Union, boom, boom, boom. But
Fairfax was on Westchester too though.
SB was like, it was just mixed up, a conglomerate of us. You know what I'm saying? So we used to be in a group before that called Jazzy Boys. That was our first crew, and then we went from there to Soul Brothers. Now, see, I started off dancing officially at 9 years old. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it was like I started off popping and locking. I used to get in the circle and battle kids when they throw me in at a young age. I'd be in there with the older kids, and I was taking them out. You know what I'm saying? But it was from me watching, you know what I'm saying, all the older cats popping, and they taught me like the original way of popping when I seen. So when I see popping or break dancing or anything like that, I'm really not impressed. You know what I'm saying? Because I seen some shit that ain't never hit the streets. You know what I'm saying? Nobody else has never seen that shit. Film, nothing.
So they call it our style housing, but housing is when you're dancing to house music, and we never danced.
We was doing hip hop. You know what I'm saying? That was some straight b-boy off the streets.
Yeah, it wasn't even really. It was really like, cause we all b-boys. It was just kind of like your style, my style, legend style. It wasn't like, you know, that's the, you know, we're gonna call this housing and we're gonna start doing this. It was just like, yo,
it was natural.
This is Soul Brothers style. It's people who named it back in the day. I remember people was like, what's that style called? Oh, this style housing. No, we're not housing, but it's it was so long ago. It's like it ain't even worth going back explaining it now. You'd be like, all right.
No, I used to roll with me, Tish, a couple other girls, Alicia and Erica. We all did dance competitions kind of around LA. Big up to Tish, the hottest freestyle dancer ever as a girl.
Fireside, which then was just Imani, Trayvon, Romai, and Miguel. Well, there's a whole bunch of other guys. There's the Soul Brothers. There was Cockney. There was the whole Scheme team. There was Brother. You know, there's Alfie. You know, right? You know, but I mean, it was different. It was like a family thing. You know, weren't that many girls. It was just me and Fatima and this girl named Tony. There was a few girls, but they stopped dancing, but that was it. It wasn't really that many people. Now there are more girl dancers, which is cool, you know. But the clubs aren't there anymore. They don't have the battling clubs anymore. Everything's all you dress up, and people don't dance. They go to put up a show and to look good, and that's how it is now, you know. But oh well, one day we'll go back there. See, this is what I find amazing. Because I'm not a good auditioner. I can go to audition and not do well at all in audition, but if I learn a routine and I get it, I'm good at freestyle. And I don't mean to sound like cocky or anything, because I'm not at all cocky. But what I find amazing is that people who were dancing for like 13 years that were trained, they can't freestyle. I can't. I'm like, how can you not hear the music and just let your body go and feel the music? And a lot of times, a lot of trained dancers don't have that, and that's what's really important. If you're a trained dancer, go to clubs and battle. That's where you get that I don't know what it is. That where you get that, and you can be a sloppy freestyler, because they have a lot of sloppy freestylers. Yes, they do. Yes. But I don't know. But you know what though? If you keep going to freestyle, and if you're a sloppy freestyler, you're all over the place. Dance with someone who's not like that, because then you'll pick it up. It's all about picking up someone.